So you're moving to Detroit and you narrowed it down and you want to be in Macomb County. Well, this video is for you. I'm gonna be giving you my top 5 picks for cities in Macomb County if you're moving here from out of state. And I'll be saving number 1 for the end. What's going on? If you're new to the channel, my name is Ed Butler. I make videos about living in Detroit, moving to Detroit, and everything there is to know about Detroit. I'm also a full-time realtor and I help people move to the state of Michigan or within the state of Michigan every single month. And I love to have your back on your home buying or selling journey. All my information is down below. Feel free to reach out. If you're looking for more content just like that, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos I put out. And with that, let's hop into number 5. Number 5 is going to be a pick that I actually just moved a client to recently from out of state, the most recently actually. It's going to be Chesterfield Township. I literally moved a family from Phoenix, Arizona to Chesterfield this week. The draw for Chesterfield is that there's a lot of new builds and new build subdivisions that you can move into for a moderate price compared to some of the counterparts to the west. I like to tell people that this might be a good place for them if they're looking for a little bit more bang for your buck and they want a newer build house. The average price point over the last year in Chesterfield was $302,000 or $170 per square foot. And if you're wondering about location, Chesterfield is located about 31 minutes from downtown Detroit or 30 miles if you're looking at it that way. And it's going to be smack dab in the middle of New Haven, New Baltimore, and Macomb Township. Moving on down our list, next up, coming in at number 4, it's going to be Clair Shores. Clair Shores is one that's kind of be more near and dear to my heart because my family grew up pretty close to here, and then we had a lot of friends and family members that lived there growing up. Coming in at an average price point of $206,000 in the past year, it's definitely one of our most economical choices on this list. One of the biggest draws of Clair Shores is that it has about 14 miles worth of canals located on the nautical mile, which is between 9 Mile and 10 Mile on Jefferson. So if you're looking for a home with a little bit of waterfront, but you don't quite have that, lakeside money, this might be a good spot for you. Located about 17 minutes or 15 miles from downtown Detroit, it still puts you kind of right smack dab in the action. You're going to be surrounded by cities like East Point, Harper Woods, and Roseville. Clair Shores is also one of my sleeper picks for investments. I just helped 2 clients pick up duplexes here, and the return on investment is looking so good so far. Moving right along, coming in at number 3, and that's going to be Macomb Township. And for Macomb Township, you're going to have to stretch a little bit higher into the budget because over the last 12 months, the average price point is right around $387,000 or $182 per square foot. This is actually going to be our furthest one away from Detroit on the list, located about 41 minutes from downtown Detroit and about 37 miles. Macomb Township is going to be located smack dab between Shelby Township, Washington Township, and Chesterfield Township. And with 90,000 residents living here, this is actually the most populated township in all of the state of Michigan. This is another place that I look for new builds for clients here, but you got to be prepared for the price tag because it's definitely a little bit higher than Chesterfield. All right, before we roll into our top 2, if you're getting any type of value out of this video, you're liking any of the things I'm saying, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button down below. It helps a lot for the YouTube algorithm. Coming in at number 2, that's going to be Sterling Heights, Michigan. Coming in about 32 minutes from downtown Detroit or 25 miles, Sterling Heights is going to be smack dab between Clinton Township, Troy, and Warren. Sterling Heights is actually the 2nd largest suburb in Metro Detroit and the 4th largest city in the entire state. One of its main draws is a very diverse city with, people from all walks of life living within the city limits. One of the cool things is that it has a sister city initiative where it is a partner with about 7 countries around the world where they all share and exchange in cultures. Some of those countries are going to be Albania, Italy, the Philippines, Macedonia, and Sri Lanka. If you want to live in Sterling Heights, the average price point came in just about $277,000 over the last 12 months and $172 per square foot. All right, last but certainly not least, it's going to be the number 1 spot, and that's going to be taken up by Shelby Township. This is actually one that me and my wife were looking at last night, and she's like, you know what? I would move to Shelby Township. I'm like, yeah. We'll figure out that later. But it's definitely got something for all price point levels. So you get in that somewhat of an entry price level that, some people call it, and then you got the really, really high end in the $1 million range for some of these houses. One of the main draws is top schools, beautiful communities, very safe and low crime. Shelby Township makes for a great one for families or anybody looking to move and have that true suburban feel. Located about 39 minutes north or 31 miles from downtown Detroit, it's sandwiched between Rochester and Macomb. Shelby has seen an explosion in population growth over, I'd say, probably the last 10 years, which makes its average price point shoot up, and that's right around $381,000 on average in Shelby Township. Also coming in at $180 per square foot. If any of these places piqued your interest, make sure you go ahead, hit a like button, subscribe, because I'll be making more videos about these different cities and giving you some few others that come up on my radar. And as always, if you're looking to make a move within Detroit or to Detroit, make sure you go ahead and reach out down below. All my information is there. I love to have your back on your home buying or selling journey. And with that, I'll catch you on the next one.